Every living thing on Earth, plants, animals, and humans, runs on a tiny instruction manual called DNA. It's made from just 4 simple components, yet those components determine how a body grows, adapts, and functions. Change the sequence, and you change the outcome. Organizations aren't so different. They also have an internal code, patterns, habits, structures, and beliefs that quietly shape how people work together. Most of the time, this organizational DNA operates in the background, unnoticed but incredibly powerful. In this presentation, we'll explore how understanding both biological and organizational DNA helps us see why teams behave the way they do, and how small, intentional changes can unlock big improvements in performance, culture, and alignment. DNA is the instruction manual for life. Every living thing has it. DNA tells cells how to grow, how to behave, and how to work together. You can think of it as the ultimate how-to guide written inside every cell. Even though DNA is incredibly powerful, it's built from just 4 simple chemical letters. These letters combine in different sequences to create unique instructions, just like how 26 letters in the alphabet can form millions of words. In biological DNA, the 4 letters are the chemical bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Each pairs in a specific way to form the rungs of the DNA ladder. These pairings create sequences, and those sequences are the instructions for building and operating a living organism. The order of the letters in DNA forms patterns. These patterns become traits like eye color, height, and how your body works. Change the pattern, and you change the outcome. DNA doesn't just describe what something is, it influences how it acts. It guides how cells communicate, how they respond to stress, and how they adapt to change. Organizations also have an internal instruction manual. It's not biological, but it shapes behavior just as strongly. Organizational DNA is the combination of habits, norms, values, structures, and unwritten rules that determine how people work together. Just like biological DNA has 4 letters, organizational DNA has core building blocks. These often include structure, how decisions get made, processes, how work gets done, people, skills, mindsets, behaviors, and culture, shared beliefs and norms. These elements combine to create the organization's unique identity. The way these elements interact forms patterns: how teams collaborate, how leaders lead, and how quickly the organization adapts. These patterns explain why some organizations innovate easily while others struggle. Just as changing biological DNA changes traits, adjusting organizational DNA changes performance. When you shift structures, processes, people, or culture, you reshape how the organization behaves and what it can achieve. Understanding your organizational DNA helps you diagnose issues, strengthen what works, and intentionally design the future. It's a powerful way to move from accidental habits to purposeful, aligned behavior. Once we understand that every organization has a unique DNA, its patterns, habits, structures, and cultural codes, the next question becomes, how do we actually see that DNA, and how do we reshape it in a purposeful way? That's where CultureGenetix comes in. CultureGenetix is designed to decode the hidden patterns that drive behavior inside an organization. It helps leaders see what's working, what's blocking performance, and where small shifts can create big impact. Think of it as a genetic test for culture and ways of working. It identifies the strengths in your organizational DNA, the mutations that create friction, and the opportunities to realign teams around a healthier, more adaptive code. And it doesn't stop at diagnosis. It provides a roadmap for rewiring the organization so people can collaborate more effectively, innovate more consistently, and move with greater clarity and purpose. In short, CultureGenetix helps organizations understand their DNA, intentionally evolve it, and unlock the performance that comes from a culture built to thrive.